was going to have a picture, but you're adults. You don't need a picture. There's a fire burning on the Chris Mountain in the San Juan National Forest. This is over in Archuleta County, and it says that it's 120 acres. 120-acre fire. And that's important. It's out of the valley. The valley is 6 counties, right? Conejos, Costilla, Rio Grande, 3 others. But it's Archuleta County. You see, 120 acres. Costilla, Conejos, Alamosa, Rio Grande, Mineral County, and Saguache County. The fire is 120 acres. So the reason why that's important to the valley, Archuleta County, is 1 county over, just right past Conejos County. It's ordered mandatory evacuations for Forest Road 628. So Forest Road 628, everybody has to get on out of there. And apparently no structures have been burnt down. They said it's spotty and it seems to be contained. The flames peaked at flame lengths up to 50 to 100 feet heights. A San Juan National Forest Incident Management Team will begin to battle the flames on Thursday, June 29th. June 29th. That's when they're going to battle the flames. You need to nip this shit in the bud. A fire is like motherfucking fascism. You got to, as soon as you got to light, you got to put out the fire immediately. Put out the fire immediately. Well, tomorrow we're going to have a team. 628 Chris Mountain fire located west of Pagosa Springs was reported as being over 100 acres and grown shortly after 5 p.m. on Wednesday. According to the San Juan National Forest, aviation resources are on scene and mandatory evacuations are in place for Forest Road 628. Previous update, the coal mine fire located on southern Ute tribal land and private land within unincorporated Archuleta County in the area of County Road 500 was estimated at 40 acres around 4 p.m. on Wednesday, according to the Archuleta County Sheriff Mike LaRue. No evacuations have been ordered. No structures are threatened at this time. He reported the fire, which was detected on Wednesday, as spotting, and resources have made 1 drop with a large air tanker, according to LaRue. Additional resources have been requested and are en route, he explained. Area resources are also working on another fire on Chris Mountain that's under the jurisdiction of U.S. Forest Service, he noted, and 1 ranch is under pre-evacuation orders. So this is something that happens all the fucking time. You know, it's the summertime, everything's all dried up. Summertime, everything's all dried up and shit, and it happens every fucking year. I don't understand why people get so... I don't understand why we're not more prepared. So just a couple fire safety tips, right? So you don't want to make sure the fire is completely out. Don't leave any, embers. Make sure there's no dry stuff around. You can do a lot of cleaning up. When I look around these mountains here in Conejos County, at least the mountains, in my neck of the woods, there's a lot of deadwood. There's a lot of deadwood, and it seemed like there was a lot of grazing and stuff, and so there wasn't really a nice vibrancy. So there's several things. You want to get the deadwood, right? Get the deadwood. You could use the deadwood for your own camping fires, but also the trees. You have so much debris and shit right underneath the trees. And so, I just slowly but surely kind of clean it out as I go about my life. But by, cleaning up the deadwood, also trim the limbs on the bottom. Because what happens if something does light on fire and then the wind just blows? The reason why Conejos County and the valley should be concerned about that fire is because the wind is going to blow it towards our direction. It seems like it's contained and it's a county over, so that should be okay. But sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not. So, yeah, don't light shit on fire. Fire spreads quickly. Nip that shit on the bud. Be responsible out there. Smokey the Bear says only you can prevent forest fires. So let's be careful out there. Shit, And accidents happen. Just be prepared. If you're prepared for the worst, then you'll never be surprised. And you'll always be prepared. You'll always be ready. And if you're prepared for the worst, you'll always be happy. Because it's like, oh, well, that was going to happen. And if anything better, then, well, shit, I thought it was going to be way, way worse. But by expecting the worst, Okay, what if somehow they don't contain the thing and it keeps on coming over here? Well, then we need to have barricades. We need to have plowed disc. We need a disc of fucking road. Disc a road, because when there's a big gap of the road, the flames won't be able to jump over. So when I think about why does forest fires carry on, because a lot of times it's sparsely, there's some areas where the treetops and the bushes are just right next to each other. And then when the leaves, when those pine needles catch on fire, then the tree, and then it goes to the next tree, and it goes to the next tree. But we can prevent this stuff by trimming our trees, by raking the forest. We do need to rake the forest. There is a bunch of shit right there at the base of the tree. And sometimes you could have a fire and it'll keep burning underneath of the tree, even though it doesn't look like the fire is there. It looks like the fire is out. But because you have all that debris right there at the base of the tree, there's a bunch of termites and shit out here too, which I don't even know why. What does that have to do with anything? That should be good, because termites will be getting rid of the dead wood, but then it might be getting rid of the good wood too. I don't know what the termites have anything. It just seems like it's dry, and we need a more vibrant ecosystem. So with it being so dry, it's summertime. We're actually experiencing, we only get like 1 month of summer around here anyways. So the temperatures are more warmer. Things are more drier. We haven't had a rain for a while. So that means it's the likelihood of a fire is, greater. There's more of a chance. So be careful out there. Be mature adults. You know how to handle yourself. And love each other. God damn it.